Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a story that many of us heard as kids, but whose message about honesty and trust becomes even more powerful as we grow older. Let's talk about the boy who cried wolf. Imagine a young shepherd boy perched on a grassy hillside watching over his village's flock of sheep. Day after day, it was the same routine. The quiet bleating of sheep, the gentle rustling of the wind, and endless, rolling green hills. It was peaceful, but for a boy with a mischievous spirit, it was incredibly boring. One afternoon, a mischievous idea sparked in his mind. To stir up some excitement, he took a deep breath and shouted at the top of his lungs, "Wolf! Wolf! A wolf is chasing the sheep!" Immediately, the villagers dropped their tools and came running up the hill, armed with pitchforks and axes, ready to defend their flock. But when they arrived, breathless and alarmed, they found no wolf. There was only the boy, laughing at the trick he had played on them. The villagers grumbled and returned to their work, annoyed but willing to forgive a young boy's prank. A few days later, the boredom crept in again. The boy decided to repeat his joke. "Wolf! Wolf!" he screamed, even louder this time. Once again, the villagers rushed to his aid, their hearts pounding with fear for their animals. And once again, they found only the boy giggling at their panicked faces. This time, they were angry. "Do not cry wolf when there is no wolf," they warned him sternly before heading back down the hill. Then, one evening, as the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple, a real wolf appeared from the edge of the forest. Its eyes glinted in the fading light, and it began to stalk the flock. The boy was terrified. He jumped to his feet and screamed with all his might, "Wolf! Wolf! There's a real wolf! Help!" He yelled until his voice was hoarse, but down in the village, no one moved. They heard his cries, but they just shook their heads. "He's trying to fool us again," they muttered to one another. "We won't fall for his trick a third time." Alone and helpless, the boy could only watch as the wolf scattered his flock. When he finally stumbled back to the village, crying and distraught, he told everyone what had happened. An old man placed a hand on his shoulder and said gently, "Nobody believes a liar, even when they are telling the truth." This simple story teaches us a profound lesson. Honesty is like a currency. Every time we tell the truth, we build our credibility and earn trust. But every time we lie, we devalue that trust. Eventually, we can find ourselves bankrupt, with no one willing to believe us, even when we desperately need them to. In our own lives, being truthful, even when it's difficult, builds a foundation of trust with our friends, family, and colleagues. It ensures that when we truly need help or support, our words will carry the weight they deserve. Thank you so much for joining me for this story. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We'd love to have you as part of our community. Until next time, take care.